Hey, good morning. Today is Thursday, May, I don't know, 20 something. And today's the day I catch my flight to go to Rome, spend a couple days there, and then get on Amsterdam for the next roughly 28 days, I think it is, while I cruise the Mediterranean. And I'm very excited to leave, but per usual, I have left packing to the last moment. It is currently 9:46. I have to leave here around 12:31. I got to drop off the rental car. I'm going to miss the minivan. Hopefully my car will be done when I get back in August, and then head to the airport, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away without traffic. So I am here in central Massachusetts going through my clothes. I've done all my laundry. I'm ready to start packing, and somebody had requested, I forget whom, I will tag you in this video, that I share me packing and prepping for my trip. Please excuse my hair. I just got out of the shower. It's still wet. My eyes are red because that's what happens when I take showers. I swear I'm allergic to water. Okay, so let's look at the mess I have laid out here. Okay, so this is everything theoretically that I want to bring. So let's start with what I have in the suitcase already. Straw hat for beach days. I love this hat. And then my baseball cap that says Achieve on it. I don't even know where I got that. Probably some conference. A beach bag. Yes, I know Holland America is going to give me a tote bag made from recycled material that is branded with Holland America on it, but I refuse to bring that on shore. I know it's likely I already stand out as a tourist, as an American in foreign countries, but I feel like when you are wearing or carrying cruise line branded items, it just makes you even a bigger target. Like, it's so obvious that you are a tourist and potentially carrying money. So I always bring a tote bag. Also, if I am going to the beach, I do not bring the Holland America towel in my room, and Holland America, don't come at me. I will go to the Lido and I will grab a plain colored towel from the Lido and bring it to the beach and bring it back. I'm not bringing a towel that says Holland America on it, nor do I wear my room key card around my neck on a lanyard. To each your own, you do you. Just to me, I feel like it makes me stand out as a target, particularly as a single woman. So shoes. A pair of white sandals that I wear specifically with some white capris I have. These brown sandals, which are pretty versatile. These black slight heeled sandals, which work well with one of the dresses that I'm bringing. So that doesn't take up that much room, right? I do have a pair of white low-cut sneakers in the dryer right now. I tried to make them white again. I don't know if I'm going to be successful at that. So those will go right here. And then I'm wearing my sneakers, which is what I wear when I plan to do a lot of walking in ports of call. And those are the heaviest, so that makes the most sense to wear those. And then my flip-flops will go in my carry-on, just in case my luggage gets lost. At least I have flippy flops and sneakers, and I'll review what I'm putting in my carry-on as well. I'm bringing this little bag. It's just a purple drawstring bag that if I need a bag in port, I bring this, and the top cinches closed when you wear the straps in your back. So it's pretty secure. Nobody can get in it. And then I have this waterproof phone case. I've used it a few times, but I bring it just in case. And a towel band for chairs when I'm on deck and we're at sea, so your towel doesn't blow away rather. And then toiletries and stuff. Tons of suntan lotion. I'm particular on what I use, so I have a 30 and a 50. I put 50 on my nose, knees, and feet because those burn quick, and then 30 everywhere else. And the reason why I have a spray one is single girl solo traveler problems. I can't put suntan lotion on my own back, right? So I can spray it, and it just sits there, and I hope that works. That's why I do have a spray one as well. My eyes are so red. Okay, sorry. Toiletry bag. So I have a back scratcher. That's important. Nail file, floss, toothpaste. I packed more toothpaste because apparently I go through toothpaste quickly. I don't know. And over here I have mousse, my curl cream, my shampoo, wrinkle release spray, a lint roller, and perfume. And that'll all go in my checked luggage as well. So that's that. I don't really carry a purse. I showed you my purple bag that I bring on shore. But this is like a little crossbody bag, and it has a spot where I can clip my phone somewhere. Down, oh, over here. My phone has a little clippy thing on it, and it can loop through the bottom. Anyways, maybe I'll show you that in another video. I obviously can't use it because I'm using my phone. But I have my earbuds in here, some lipstick, my passport, some credit cards, some cash, maybe some euros that I had left over for my last trip in the back there. So that will be my purse effectively if I even bring it. My phone case that I have, the back opens and it holds 3 cards. So I usually have my room key card for the ship in there, a credit card, and my driver's license. Oh, I can show you the phone case. Oh, no, I can't. It's not the same one. Never mind. Disregard. Medications. So I have an extra phone case in case my phone case breaks. That may be overkill, but that happened one time, and I was bummed because then I didn't have a case. This is a silk bonnet, curly girl hair problems, you know, and a silk scrunchie. And then all my medications. And I have NyQuil, DayQuil. What else do I have in here? Some allergy medications. Yeah. And what I did, instead of keeping them in the boxes, is I pulled them out, and with a Sharpie, let me see if I can show you this. With a Sharpie, if it didn't have the directions on the back, which some of them don't, I wrote notes. So that says 1Q 4 to 6, which means 1 tablet every 4 to 6 hours. So this way I know what it's for. And it does say on the back that this is, what is this? I think this is allergy medicine. Focus. Let me look. Yeah, that's an allergy medication. So like Zyrtec or Allegra or whatever. So I have that. Then I have my prescriptions, some Flonase, Alka-Seltzer, Bonine, Dramamine, hydrocortisone cream, Tylenol, all the stuff I might need. I know I can buy all this stuff, but drugs aren't always the same in Europe, and I don't want to pay tourist prices, which is why I also bring a lot of suntan lotion too. If you've ever been desperate for suntan lotion and in a port of call, guess what? It's like $1 million because they know you're going to pay it, and I am cheap or frugal, or I forget what Cheryl would say. Cheryl's like, you're not cheap, you're, I don't know, Cheryl, what did you call me? Anywho, all right, let's get to clothing, because I'm not sure all this is necessary, and I have contingency plans. So, shorts. I'm bringing 2 pairs of jean shorts, 1 black skirt, and then I just bought this skirt. It's actually a skirt, so it has shorts underneath, and it has pockets, which men, if you don't know, for some reason, when people design women's clothing, they decide we don't need pockets. It's wild. So like pants and dresses and skirts rarely have pockets. So when I find something that has a pocket, I get it. So anyways, this kind of reminded me of like Delft pottery pattern, which you will see on Holland ships. Delft is a town in Holland outside of Amsterdam, and they make specific pottery there. And if you've been on a Holland ship, you've seen it. And it just kind of reminded me of that pattern. And it fit, so I bought it. And then I'm bringing 2 cotton dresses, my blue one and my black one. I like those. They have pockets. And then t-shirts. Here's where I may need to sacrifice. I think I have too many. So I have my purple jelly untethered t-shirt. Purple's my favorite color, in case you didn't know. An orange t-shirt for orange party. Holland usually has 1 or 2 orange parties on every cruise, depending upon the length of the cruise will depend upon, I think, how many orange parties. So you might have a couple if it's a longer cruise, I think. Don't hold me to that. So I have an orange t-shirt, black t-shirt, white short sleeve t-shirt, this greenish color t-shirt, a gray t-shirt, and a white long sleeve t-shirt. I may need to sacrifice some space. That seems like a lot of t-shirts, but please keep in mind I'm going to be gone for 75 days. And the locations I'm going are throughout the Mediterranean. So Italy, Spain, Gibraltar, Portugal, back to Italy a bunch. I don't know. It's like roughly 30 days in the Mediterranean. So that'll be warm weather, right? And then I go up to Baltic and Scandinavian countries. So I'll be in Norway, Finland, Sweden, Estonia, Germany. A little cooler up there. But I did consult the Google machine, and it said that the coldest temperature for all of the places that I'm going to visit, for all the dates I'm going to be there, is probably going to be a low of like 57 or 58, which honestly for this New England girly is like summer. So I'm not even sweating warm weather clothing, and I'll tell you how I'm going to deal with that. Pajama type stuff. So I have this white tank top. It's a cami, if you know what that is. This t-shirt that I usually just wear to bed. It says, if I am too much, then go find less, which is sort of fitting for me if you know me. And then a couple pairs of leggings, which I sometimes wear to bed, or I don't wear pants to bed. Gray ones and then black ones. So those will be my PJs. And then I have 2 pairs of capris that I can wear in the evening if I'm doing events on the ship and I want to look a little nicer than jean shorts. I have a white pair and a black pair, and I'm definitely bringing both of those. And then for shirts, like blouses, I have this black blouse, this white and purple one, this orange one for an orange party. I just bought this. I'm excited about that. I like how that looks. And then this thicker, I don't even know if it's a blouse. It might be considered a sweater, but it's not a heavy sweater, and it's 3/4 length sleeve. And I get a lot of compliments when I wear this color, so I'm bringing it as well. And then I'm also bringing this light, like, athletic jacket, and I like this, and I'm not bringing my thicker black sweatshirt hoodie because A, I don't think I'm going to need it, and B, it's bulkier. This is very thin, so I think it'll keep me warm if I need it and fit into the suitcase just fine. All right, transitioning over here, swimwear. Okay, I'm bringing 2 bathing suits, so that's 2 tops, 2 bottoms. I wear separate tops and bottoms because my top is bigger than my bottom, so I have to do that. One of these like UV swim shirts. I had a couple. This one's from St. Kitts. I don't love that it says St. Kitts, but these are great because they're very breathable and they're not warm, but if you're done baking in the sun, you can throw this on and still spend some time at the beach without frying yourself. And then this bathing suit cover-up thing, like to wear to the pool or the beach. So you don't want to walk in just your bathing suit, but you don't want to wear real clothes. And then I have this Columbia rain jacket. It is waterproof. It also folds up to be super small. Again, purple's my favorite color. Don't judge me. You see a lot of purple. Purple, 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 purple. Anywho, I like purple. Note that in case you want to buy me something. Just kidding. And then my carry-on is going to be this backpack, which has a spot for like laptop area. So my charger's in there. My selfie stick, which is also a tripod, which will be helpful when I'm filming videos for you guys. And then a pocket to put clothes and whatnot. And then a couple of pouches in the front with, little Dillamine is there, so easy access to her. So she's not ready to come out. She met a camel the other day. I'm going to have to post that for you. Yes. Very odd, I know. I'll tell that story. Okay. So in my carry-on, I always like to think about, what if my luggage got lost? Like, what do I need to survive in the immediate moments until I can replace my clothing or my luggage shows up? So I am wearing on the plane today jeans, a t-shirt, and then a light sweatshirt jacket thing, very similar to this one that I showed you in purple, only this one's a light blue, and it's even a little lighter, and this way I can deal with temperature fluctuations on the plane. And sneakers, and compression socks. If you are flying long distances and you're old, you might want to consider compression socks. I'm saying old, I'm old. I'm 45. My feet and ankles will swell terribly on long flights, so I'm going to wear compression socks. Okay, so in my carry-on, I'm bringing a jean skirt, so in case I lose my luggage, I don't have to live in jeans. I can survive in something lighter. And then my bicycle shorts that I wear under my jean skirt, because if you're a thick-thighed girly, you don't want chafing in the hot weather. And then a bathing suit cover-up. This one is black. Bathing suit, top and bottom, because, hello, I don't want to be in a position where I can't swim in the Mediterranean because I don't have my clothing. There's a pair of panties in between, and then a t-shirt, as well as my flip-flops. That will all go into my carry-on. And then I'm also bringing my Ziploc bag with some basic stuff. In here I have eye drops. I should probably have put some in before I did this video. Between smoking pot and just having terrible allergies and the water making my eyes red, I always have eye drops, and I use them frequently to get the red out. A Tide stick in case I spill on myself, which also happens frequently. Some hand lotion that I stole from some hotel. Not stole, it was in my room. It's, they're meant to be taken. The lipstick that I love, which is just by CoverGirl. It's like a long-lasting lipstick, so the base and then the sealant, if you will. A razor. My nail polish. My friend Sarah and I got our toes did yesterday. And I bring my own color. This way, if my paint on my toes chips, I can just touch it up with my own color. So, pro tip. And then I obviously have a little toothpaste and a toothbrush. But I also have, in that toiletry bag, that purple one back there, big toothpaste and 2 tubes of big toothpaste and a toothbrush as well. So, because obviously that little tube isn't going to last. And then the other thing that's going in my carry-on is my notebook. I don't know, I take notes about like what I'm going to post sometimes, or like when I'm figuring out where I'm traveling next, and I have some gaps in my schedule for September. I need to really figure out what I'm doing. I'm like stressed out. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I flying home? Am I staying with somebody outside of Vancouver? Am I going to book another cruise to Alaska? I don't know what I'm doing, so I got to figure that out. My makeup bag, which I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I always feel better to bring it, but I always only wear lipstick and curl my eyelashes, and occasionally some concealer under my eyes, but that's about it. Oh, sometimes eyeshadow, but that's rare. This book I want to read by Christina Applegate, You with the Sad Eyes. I've heard a lot of things about her story that kind of resonates with me, and you might know that she has MS, and anywho, I bought this book with the intent of reading it, and I have not read it. I've just been lugging it around, and it's a hardcover book, which is unfortunate. And I don't do audiobooks well, nor do I do digital books. I want a physical book, so I keep lugging it around. And then my laptop. I may not bring this. I don't know. I'm going to pack everything and see how it goes, but I do like having my laptop, but is it a necessity? No. And then this is like my neck brace thingy for the plane. I don't always bring this, but if I'm doing a flight that's over like 5 hours, I tend to bring it. And my flight tonight is a red eye, so I want to bring it. And there's also earplugs and an eye mask in here. And I usually just clip this to the outside. It has a little clippy thing here to the outside of my carry-on bag, like over here. And this way it doesn't take up room inside. So, my story, I am going to now put down the phone and attempt to fit all of that in my suitcase and my carry-on. And if it doesn't fit, decide what's staying out. And I will come back and show you how I did. So be back in a minute. Thanks. All right. Attempt number 1. Carry on. Good. We're good. We got my little wallet thingy there with my passport. Carry-on bag with some basic stuff in case they lose my luggage. So a skirt, flip-flops, extra pair of underwear, t-shirt. I did throw in the carry-on as well, clothes to wear to bed. So an extra t-shirt and a pair of leggings, so I have something to wear to bed. And then my neck brace thing is clipped to the side. I did put my laptop and book in there. It's kind of heavy, not gonna lie. But once I get on the plane, you know, this is all going to go above me. And, well, it's not that bad, I guess. So, okay. So not terrible. So I am going to bring my laptop, I think. This, though, is the problem. That is not going to close. There's too much space there. So I'm not sure how I'm going to combat this problem. One thing I didn't mention is, or I didn't have in the pile, was the extra pair of jeans. So I'm wearing jeans, but I want an extra pair of jeans because when I'm in Norway and Finland, you know, it might be a little cooler temperatures there. And what if I send my jeans out to be laundered and then I don't have another pair? And that happened in Alaska. I sent a pair to be out to be laundered and I didn't get it back for 2 days. And I'm like, well, I hope they come back soon because I'm going to need a second pair. Or a pair to wear because I only brought one pair. So I'm bringing 2 pairs, but maybe I go down to 1 because that'd save some space. And I can't sacrifice shoes. I definitely can't. I guess I could reassess the toiletry thing, but I don't see that being an option either. And I don't feel like taking out a couple of t-shirts is going to solve my problem. So it is now 10:30 and I have to leave in roughly 2 hours. So I have some time. Oh, the shoes, the white shoes I mentioned, they came out okay. They're not as white as I would like them to be, but they're not bad. And I stuffed some socks inside the shoes to save space. So anyways, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but I got to figure it out. I'm going to have some more coffee, and I'll come back and let you know what I am taking out and leaving behind. Okay, my friends, I am happy to report that I got it done. I didn't have to sacrifice anything. I just redistributed some toiletries and medications, and remembered to take the medications that I take daily out and put it in my carry-on bag up there, and then just kind of shuffled some things around. So I didn't have to take anything out. I packed everything I showed you. But I also added undergarments like my underwear and bras because you guys didn't need to see that, the unmentionables. The strap that's on the bag is just one of these locking straps here. And this is not because I'm afraid somebody's going to steal shit out of my bag. Like, if you want to steal my curl cream and my t-shirts, you know, you do you. It's really because I have this nightmare that when the people are handling my luggage at the airport, they throw these bags around like crazy, right? And I'm afraid the zippers are going to bust, and then everything I own is going to end up on the tarmac or come out on the luggage carousel with like in pieces. So if the zipper breaks or anything, the idea is that that strap holds it all together. And it's TSA approved, so they have a key they can get in. They don't need the combination. And I think I bought it at either Walmart or Amazon. I have a couple of these. And you get to set the combination to something that you won't forget. So then I have my little carry-on crossbody pouch thingy with my passport, my earbuds, I don't know, lipstick in there, which is basically all I'm going to need when I'm sitting on the plane. And in here is my book, my laptop, the clothing that I mentioned that I want in here in case they lose my luggage. So before I sit down on the plane, I will take my book out so that if I want to read, I can. And I will unclip this and keep it in the seat in front of me so that I have, you know, my neck support in case I sleep, which I'm hoping to sleep a little bit. But I have a hard time sleeping on a plane because I'm always afraid I'm going to snore, and I do snore. Super sexy, right? Okay, so sorry that was not the most organized video, but you should know by now that's how I roll, right? Like, that is a step into Jelly's brain, which is a scary fucking place to be sometimes, honestly. Ask my friends. But you wanted it, so there it is. That's how I packed for the next like 2.5 months of travel. And a lot of you are going to say, you didn't need to bring that much stuff, you can do laundry. Like, I totally get it, but what I wear depends upon my mood, and maybe I don't want to wear blue that day. Maybe I'm feeling bitchy and I want to wear black all day. So I know I can do laundry. I intend to do laundry, but I like to have a variety depending upon weather, what my activities for the day are, and that sort of thing. So anyways, I know I can do laundry. I know I overpacked, but you know, I learned a lot my last trip on what I should bring and what I shouldn't bring, and I'm not bringing my camera and my camera equipment this time, and that has saved a lot of space as well, because my camera weighs a lot, and with my big zoom lens that I brought to Alaska, it just takes up a lot of space unnecessarily. I don't need it. So and then I left out like conditioner, because I'm happy with the conditioner that's on the ship and in hotels. That's fine. I left out shaving cream. I don't need that. I'm not bringing a sweater. I didn't like the way it looked on me anyways. I got rid of the hoodie, and I'm bringing a lighter jacket instead. So anyways, I've learned some things. So I went from 2 suitcases down to 1, and I feel like 2 was reasonable because I was in the Caribbean and then Alaska in May. So I did need a variety of things, and that was roughly 45 days. So this is going to be a bit longer. It's, I think 55 or 60 days. I don't even know. Anyways, whatever, I'm going to be gone longer, and there's less temperature variation, and I've learned some things. So, anyhow, I'm in 1 bag, 1 checked bag. Oh, and I weighed it. It weighs 44 pounds. I'm flying with Aer Lingus. They said 50 pounds. Up to 50 pounds is fine. My backpack, my little thing. I don't buy things, right? So when I'm in ports of call, I don't tend to buy t-shirts, sweatshirts, things of that nature. It's pretty rare. So I know this luggage is pretty full. Ultimately, I'm not really going to be able to fit anything else in there. And that's okay, because I don't buy stuff, so I don't mind. And inevitably, I'm going to stain something, and the stain's not going to get out, and I'm going to end up throwing it away anyway. So that's what happened last trip. I lost a blouse and 2 t-shirts to staining. When I had the Alaska king crab, I dipped it in some butter, and then of course the butter got on my t-shirt, and that shit don't come out. So anyways, I'm gonna lose some stuff to stains, so hopefully I end up with a little more room. But that's my story. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna hang out with my parents for a little bit, pet the cat, and then head to Boston. So the next time you hear from me will probably be when I am in Rome. Peace.